Brenda, and you're watching The Brenda Show. A lot of dairy in here. Bitch. Yes! Hey y'all, it's Brenda. I'm so excited because 'tis the season for Thanksgiving and I'm gonna show y'all how to cook because that's my specialty. This year I cannot afford a chef, so I'm doing everything myself today. So 'tis the season. I love me some carbs and potatoes and I love to eat. Although I'm keto, I'm indulging this year. So today we're gonna go ahead and do Instant Pot mashed potatoes, funeral potatoes, and also a lovely comfort drink at the end. So let's begin. All right, y'all, so first up we have our electric pressure cooker mashed potatoes, and today I'll be using an Instapot. If y'all have not used this, friend, let me tell you, if you cannot afford a chef like me, it's been hard, this will be your best friend. It's been mine and it will be for the rest of the holiday season. This recipe is full of bold flavor. It's an amazing side and it does save a lot of space over here because when you got all these curves and swerves like me, you be bumping and grinding with all the family members trying to cook during the holiday time. This recipe is quick, it's easy, do not blink. These mashed potatoes will save your life. So what you're gonna need is your Instant Pot. You're gonna need some russet potatoes, a stick of butter, garlic and chives, sour cream, chicken broth, and salt and pepper. Y'all, this recipe is so easy, and without further ado, let's begin. Woo, y'all, let me tell you, I've been peeling them potatoes for so long, and now I have one potato left. So what you're gonna do, I have pre-chopped some potatoes right here. I'm gonna go and take my last one and chop it into bite-sized pieces. I would say about like 1-inch cubes because that's what make it nice and easy to chop. And if you're a youngin' watching this video, make sure y'all have some help from an adult. I'm very well skilled as in other things, so I like to do it myself. See, this is so easy. And when I tell you around the Thanksgiving time, out of all the side dishes, potatoes are my favorite. Mashed potatoes, boiled potatoes, roasted potatoes. They're just a fan favorite and I've been making this for years, but this one I have nailed and it has the most flavor. So what I'm gonna do is take my potatoes and throw them in the little bowl right here. Y'all can see I have my garlic. And what I'm gonna do is take my little friend right here, the Instant Pot. You don't have to use this brand, but this is an electric pressure cooker. You're gonna open it. It's gonna sing to you. It's not Adele, but it'll do. Go easy on me. And you're gonna go ahead and take the potatoes and throw them in there. And this is just the best because it saves you time, saves you counter space. And normally I would have to boil these potatoes for so long, but this just saves a bunch of time. And what I'm gonna do is take an entire box of chicken broth and pour it right into there. And the chicken and the flavors of this broth is gonna season this and make it so delicious. Who would have thought potatoes and chicken and mashed potatoes? Now, when you tell your friends, just make sure you tell them that you homemade your broth, not from the damn box, okay? And last but not least, we're just gonna throw in our cloves of garlic. Add as much garlic as you want, and notice I am not chopping this because it'll get mashed anyway. So customize your flavor. The more garlic, if you're a garlic lover, do your thing, but I'm just adding 2 so when I'm going on my date, it's not pungent, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and throw it back on. Twist it, and all we're gonna do is set it on high for 8 minutes and it'll sing again like a Dale and we'll be done.
Do you want to press the start?
Oh, that's right, Peter. I'm gonna press start. Not cancel, start. And now we wait. I love potatoes because they just go straight to my hips. All right, y'all, so I have released the pressure of my Instant Pot and the potatoes have cooked in that juicy chicken broth, homemade. But I'm gonna go ahead and release the lid. Be careful because there's a lot of pressure and a lot of steam that's gonna come out of here. Oh, shit. Oh. You see, kids? Release the pressure or you might burn yourself. Now I release the pressure. So we're gonna go ahead and pop the lid off. Our potatoes are nice and soft so quick, about 8 minutes. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and take a little measuring cup and my little ladle right here and scoop out a bunch of the chicken broth, because if not, y'all, this is potato soup and that's not what we're going for. And when I tell you, this is just the trick to having quick mashed potatoes to the party. Go ahead and scoop some out. And what I wanna do is leave about a 1/4 cup of chicken broth up in here. That way I have some liquid to work with. I think it just makes you digest the potatoes easier, because them potatoes can live in your body for a long time. I mean, who knows? And that looks just about right to me. And I'm gonna save this for later. Next, what you wanna do is be very careful and take your bowl and set it right here. And we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients and get to mashing. All right, y'all, if y'all wanna look gorgeous like me, potatoes and a little bit of steam to the face, now would be the time to get a facial, because potatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding my ingredients. I'm gonna add a little bit of butter, about a stick, no one's gonna know, and about 1/2 cup of sour cream, and this is delicious. And y'all at home watching, just make sure to own your recipe, own your flavor, because these are just my measurements, but it's up to you on how flavorful you want it. I'm gonna go ahead and add some salt. We did use low sodium chicken broth, and we're gonna add a little bit of pepper. I like a lot of pepper in mine. And we're gonna go ahead and start mashing. Look at how soft these potatoes are. It's gonna be absolutely so delicious once everything starts getting incorporated. Now, if your potatoes are a little bit too dry for your liking, you can go ahead and add a little bit more chicken broth to it, but mine looks just about good. I wanna eat it right now, y'all. I am starving, and I'm keto, so I never really get a chance to eat any potatoes, but now's my time. No one's looking. Did y'all see how fast this came together? This is so easy. And my stove is free. Would you look at that? Do y'all see the consistency of these potatoes? And y'all can make it as chunky or as smooth as y'all like. I like a little bit of both. Kind of describes me, a little chunky and smooth. But this looks great. And at this time, y'all just wanna make sure you wanna taste. Bitch, that's, wow. Blessed be to God, that is delicious. I am obsessed. For me, this is good where it is. It's lovely. It's so freaking easy. One pot wonder. I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside and start plating my dish. Look at that texture. It is just divine. Ah, I did that, period. And last but not least, you wanna sprinkle your chives right on top. Oh my goodness. Look at that, instant mashed potatoes in your Instant Pot. Carbs, carbs, carbs. Now's your time to shine, full of flavor. Look at that, it's just absolutely gorgeous like me. Let's go ahead and move on to our next set of potatoes. All right, y'all, so next up we have our funeral potatoes. They're called funeral potatoes because apparently you can just dump them in a bowl and take them to a funeral. But today I'm gonna call them my death drop potato casserole. I love this recipe so much because it's so easy, just like our mashed potatoes that we just did. It's delicious, full of flavor, so easy if you're in a pinch for time. But without further ado, let's just jump right into this recipe. Stop, drop, and roll. I don't like to say they're called instant potatoes because they instantly go through you. Look how snatched I look. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take a bag of hash browns, some shredded cheddar cheese, some cornflakes, not the frosted kind. We're gonna go ahead and take cream of chicken, minced onion, parsley, and salt and pepper. Okay, now for these death drop potatoes, you're gonna go ahead and open your hash browns right here. This is a 2-pound bag of hash browns. I'm just gonna go ahead and dump it in. Y'all see how easy and instant this is? It's just so quick, don't blink. We're gonna go ahead and take about a tablespoon of minced onion. That's about right. We're gonna go ahead and take the whole can of cream of chicken. And all of these ingredients y'all probably already have at home like I did here. And you're gonna take all of your cheddar cheese. This is gonna be so delicious. And a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt. And you're just gonna mix. And when I tell you like the pressure cooker mashed potatoes, this too is very easy and quick. And that way you can focus on the other fixings like the turkey and the mac and cheese, which I'm gonna show y'all in the next episode. This is the thing about the holidays. We're here to spend time with our family, not in our kitchens. So we wanna make sure we spend time with our loved ones, share stories, make memories, take selfies, go on dates, hook up. Oops, don't escape me. All right, now, so next what you wanna do is go ahead and take your mixture and go ahead and just pour it into a baking dish. And this is just gonna turn out absolutely perfect. I'm so obsessed. If you wanted, y'all, you can add some bacon, you can add some Spam, whatever your heart desires or whatever's in your kitchen you need to get rid of. And what's delicious about this, if they don't go the day of, they're great for the next day for breakfast. It's just absolutely yummy. I'm gonna go ahead and flatten this out. And what I've done is that I've preheated my oven to 350, and I'm gonna go ahead and set this in there for about 20 minutes. Be very careful, it's very hot, almost burned my wig. And you're gonna wanna leave the oven on because we're gonna add the little topping. Would you look at that? That is just gorgeous. Now this is the extra delicious part. You're gonna wanna take your cornflakes, and I'm just gonna crush mine a little bit over, and this is just gonna give it that nice crunch and texture, because when it comes to potatoes, some like it creamy, some like it lumpy, some want it hard, some want it soft, but this is just a texture carnival in your mouth. And just make sure, if you have press-on nails like me, they don't get in there. All 10. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take some melted butter, and you're just gonna wanna drizzle this over the top, just like so. Oh, I love butter. I love it. And you're gonna wanna pop this back in the oven for another 10 minutes at 350. Woo! I love eating. All right, y'all, so while the cornflakes are getting crispy, we're gonna move on to this delicious drink. Don't be scared. It's called our liquid pumpkin pie. Our hot liquid pumpkin pie. There you go, our hot liquid pumpkin pie. And it's just gonna be so quick and easy, and you're gonna need a few ingredients. So what you're gonna need for this is some whole milk, some pumpkin puree, pumpkin pie spice, some brown sugar, and whipped cream. So easy and virgin, just like me. So like the other recipes, this is so easy. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my whole milk and pour it in this saucepan, and about half the can of pumpkin puree right in here. I love these colors. About 2 dashes of this pumpkin pie spice, just like that, and all this brown sugar. Guys, this is so easy. You're just gonna go ahead and stir all these ingredients together. And of course, if you are vegan at home watching, I hate you, but if you want it, you can go ahead and use almond milk, oat milk, and just leave out the whipped cream. But if you wanna live a little and enjoy life, do it just like me. And I love me some hot liquid pumpkin pie because I feel it just goes faster, and because it's hot, you burn a little more calories. This is about the consistency that you want to get. Look how beautiful that color is, this orange color. We're gonna move it to a little hot stove. And you want to heat this up for a few minutes until it's nice, hot, and steamy. And my philosophy is the hotter it is, the more calories you burn, right? Also too, if you're not too keen on it being hot, like me, to burn all them calories, you can actually do it iced. So just make sure all the brown sugar is dissolved and mixed really well, and you can pour it over a nice glass of ice and chug. Starbucks better watch out, y'all. Brenda Bucks. Don't sue me. All right, y'all, it's nice and piping hot. We're gonna go ahead and pour this into our little cute mug. Be very careful. And wow, hot liquid pumpkin pie in our cute ass mug. And I'm gonna finish this off with a little bit of whipped cream. Pardon my press-ons. Ah, darling! And we're gonna take a little bit of this pumpkin spice. And I like to pour it in my hand because them sifters don't do. Oh my God, I'm a professional. And there we have our hot liquid pumpkin pie in a mug. Would you look at that? I am double-fisted potatoes. I've just added parsley to our death drop potatoes. And right next to it, we have our Instant Pot mashed potatoes. Right next to our hot liquid pumpkin pie drink. And it's time to taste test. Oh, I'm excited. And also, for anyone that is intermittent keto like me, this is perfect for you. Intermittent keto my ass. Don't get that. Oh my God. I am so excited. Ah, potatoes for days. Let's taste test. Blessed be God. I'm getting the Holy Ghost, y'all. I am obsessed with these potatoes. Let's try our little liquid pumpkin pie. Be careful, it's hot. Starbucks could never. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. I had so much fun in today's video. If you try these recipes, be sure to tag me on social media. Subscribe to Patrick's channel. I love y'all so much, and I hope to see y'all next time. And remember, when life gives you mess, come to BS, The Brenda Show. Love and light. Bye.